Yay, I'm live finally. For everybody that wanted to see me and hear me, I'm live here. So if you can hear me and if you can see me, thank you. Thank you for staying true with me through the whole technology issue. So we are back from Zoom to Google Meet, and now we're on IG Live. So IG Live has been the one that has kept us. So what I will do is that for people that have sent the email, we've all moved to IG Live. So basically, this is a webinar, but it's on IG Live. So just manage it because it's so funny. So let me just put in the topic. Yeah, I know, right? We made it. So how to land a job in a multinational on LinkedIn. Yeah, so Zoom is having issues. Apparently, they have like issues throughout today globally. So it's not even in only Nigeria, and it's not my network or your network. It's a Zoom issue. They're having issues, so that's why we had to move. And maybe Google is also having issues because when I tried to connect with Google, I also couldn't connect with Google as much as I wanted to. So that's why we are here. So this is supposed to be on Zoom. Originally on Zoom, we started for like 30 minutes and we needed to move to Google Meet, and then Google Meet had issues as well. So we now moved to IG. So if you're just moving in, this is not a spontaneous video. This is actually a webinar, right? Don't ask me how that's going to happen, but I'm going to be teaching you how to land a job in a multinational on LinkedIn, because I've been able to land several and I'm here to teach you that. So don't worry. COVID-19 has happened to Zoom. So, Instagram is the only saving savior right now. Right. So let's get started. I have my slides here, but unfortunately, I can't share it with you, but it's okay. I'm just going to go through everything that I've put in my slides. So I might not be looking directly at you in terms of eye contact. Just know that I'm focusing on my slide, right? So thank you everyone for joining. Welcome. Thank you for staying with me through the end. For all those that are just joining, welcome, right? Okay, great. Welcome, Uche. Welcome. So I might not be able to welcome everybody at the same time because I'm really focusing on making sure that we nail this webinar, right? So today I'll be talking to you about LinkedIn, how you can land a job on LinkedIn, what you'll be learning, how to earn a higher income. I'm going to be teaching you the 5 P's of going global on LinkedIn, and also I'll be asking you a question. What next? After I've taught you all of this, what's the next thing that you actually need to do, right, to land that multinational job on LinkedIn, to get those business connections, for you to connect with people both online and offline. You don't need to wait until you have gotten all of the experience in life, or worked in a big company, or gotten awards and achievements. You just need to work with what you have part-time, right? COVID-19 has happened and a lot of people are stuck at home. They don't really know what to do. They are not sure about their jobs. But then, in as much as they are not sure, I'm here to just show you the possibilities of what you can get, what you can gain, while just focusing all of your energy and all of your time on LinkedIn as much as possible. If you spend 4 weeks on LinkedIn back to back consistently, I can promise you results. And I have a testimonial already about someone that joined this webinar last week and got a job as a social media manager. So just by following the tips that I shared in this webinar last Saturday rather, he's been able to get a job as a social media manager, and he sent me an email about that last week. So I'll be sharing that on my Instagram page much later. So just sharing tips from this webinar, he has been able to land a job already, right? So that's so amazing because he followed the process. So I don't want you to come here to just listen and to see me and to hype and to be happy. I want you to actually take action. The reason why you would be able to achieve all your goals is when you execute, when you take action. Everything I'm going to be sharing is everything that I've used and has worked for me, and I continuously teach people, right? So I decided to do this free webinar to help you, right? To position yourself in this era, right? Pandemic season or not, LinkedIn is definitely the way to go, right? Business owner or career. So let's get started, okay? So just a little bit about me. If you are just knowing me for the first time, right? Welcome, nice to meet you. My name is Fumlola Kende. I'm a career coach. I help you land your dream jobs. I help you to get a fulfilling and a purposeful career. I help you to work on your LinkedIn, your CV, prepare for your interviews as well. I interviewed someone today just from 4 to 5. He signed up for an hour interview coaching. He has an interview with a global company in Austria, and the interview is going to be on Skype. So these are the kind of things that I love to do, and I do to help people. And he's actually one of my clients as well. So I have a master's in IT from Kingston University. I have a BSc in computer science, right, from a top school in Africa. I'm an award-winning graduate from Kingston University as well. I'm a Tunumulu entrepreneur. I'm also a US consulate-sponsored entrepreneur. I'm one of the top 25 Nigerians to follow on LinkedIn. I've landed over 7 jobs on LinkedIn, interviews, and all sorts of opportunities from 2014 till date. I'm a Yali Fellow 2016. I'm a career coach. I'm a mentor. I'm a trainer. I'm a speaker. I'm an author, right? And I'm also your coach for today, okay? And also a LinkedIn educator. That's a new title I got, right? Because I started feeling really funny about calling myself an expert because I'm also still learning, right? So thank you for joining. Thank you. It's lovely, 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 lovely to meet you all, and thank you for keeping true to the end. So what are you going to be learning today? I'll be teaching you what multinationals look out for when they see your profile on LinkedIn. I also will be teaching you how to become more attractive to recruiters. Gone are the days when recruiters are looking for people. Now I want you to attract the recruiters to your profile. I'm going to be teaching you as well how to pitch your value to recruiters, how recruiters can see you, you can meet with them, you send them messages, but then you are not asking or begging for jobs. You are pitching yourself to a recruiter. I'm also going to show you how to show up every day on LinkedIn and become a subject matter expert. I'm also going to teach you how you can land a job without applying or pitching, right? And also the 5 P's of LinkedIn, which I love so much, and why you need them. And in between this webinar, right, if you stay till the end, I'm going to share some bonuses with you, so make sure you stay till the end. Charge your phone, make sure your Wi-Fi or your data is uploaded, or don't let it get exhausted while on this webinar, right? Because if you send me a mail now, I might not really be able to help you. But then if you stay till the end, then you get to get all of the bonuses. I'm also going to be unveiling my brand new course, the LinkedIn Level Up online course. So stay till the end to hear all of these goodies. Okay, so we'll move on to the next slide. Now, a lot of people say they want to make more money, they want to earn a higher income, they want to achieve their goals, they want to travel, they want to buy houses, they want to buy cars, they want to get married, they want to live their dream life, right? So I'm going to be teaching you, number one, how can you earn a higher income? Number one, your income basically is equals to LinkedIn plus value. Income equals LinkedIn plus value. What does that mean? When you say income equals LinkedIn plus value, whatever value you bring to the table, right, is basically what you can achieve. So this is what I'm going to be teaching you. If you see now, your LinkedIn is a profile to actually propel you to the world, to show you exactly what you can achieve, to be able to show your value to the world. But then if you don't even know your value, then when you're on LinkedIn, you might not be able to particularly sell yourself as much as you should. It will be very difficult for you to even tell people what you do. You will just be on LinkedIn liking and sharing other people's posts. You probably will even become a pest if you're not careful. You might become a parasite. But my focus now is to show you how you can increase your income, right, by focusing your value on LinkedIn, sharing your value on LinkedIn. Let me take you through the process of an integrated value creation. Value basically starts with you. You first need to know what you are, who you serve, and what you can give. Value, basically, you need to define your value. By value, what do I mean? When someone says, oh, I'm an accountant, I'm a school teacher, I'm a project manager, I'm a CEO, I'm an entrepreneur, they are basically trying to put their value in one word, sort of like trying to squash everything that they do in one title, which really doesn't always work. I could say I'm a career coach, but then if you meet me and you don't know what a career coach is, hey, I've already undersold my value. But if I come to meet you and I say, hey, I help people to land their dream jobs, I help them to live fulfilling careers, the question I leave with you in your mind is, you ask me, how do you do that? How do you actually focus on that? What is your process? How much do you charge? How can I get in touch with you? So you can see, first you need to define your value. I would like to actually share this with you now. I want to tell you that you are more than your job title, right? So you're going to focus on me now. You are more than your job title. If you're a lawyer, if you're an accountant, you're a marketer, whatever you do, you are more than your job title. Your job title should not define you. Right. What do I mean by your job title should not define you? You are someone with a lot of value in you. So basically, you can do so much. You can achieve so much. But then when you tie exactly everything that you are to one job title, that means you're underselling yourself. And it becomes really difficult for you to define what you are and who you serve. So you might be working with people, you might be, giving so much value, but then you know that there's more in you, that you can do more than this, right? You have dreams, you see things, you see people doing things, and you feel really, really excited. You feel really, really inspired, motivated, and you actually ask yourself questions such as, oh, I think I can do this. I think I can do this. I think I can work on this. I think I can be this person. I love this person's life. I love this person's attitude. I love this person's result. So that is basically your value calling on to you. So you need to be able to define that value. How do you do that? You can ask yourselves questions. What are the things you love to do? What are the things you enjoy doing? Who are the people that you can help? Who are the people that you've helped in the past that you'll be able to get good results? You'll be able to get good feedback. All of this while, those are the kind of value that you can bring to the table. Don't narrow your values to just one job title. If you want to do that, that's fine. But remember that there's so much you can do. There's so much you can give in this life. If you've read my profile earlier, I told you so many things that I do. Imagine if I only just told you I'm a career coach, but I'm also a mentor, I'm an author, I'm a yearly fellow, right? I'm an entrepreneur, right? I'm a coach. I'm also someone that helps other people to achieve their goals. I handhold them through the process. So your value basically is not tied to your job title. Don't get into that mindset that because I work in a bank, that means I'm a banker. No, you can do so much more than banking. After you've defined your value, then you create revenue, you create sources around it. How can you start selling your value to people? How can you start making it in such a way that people can buy it in terms of a product, in terms of a service? So yes, you might be thinking, for me, but you're meant to be talking about career. You're meant to be talking about LinkedIn. Hold on a minute. If you go on LinkedIn without knowing what value you bring to the table, you're just going to be one of the figures of LinkedIn followers. So you're just going to be one of the 667 million people on LinkedIn, right? You just don't want to be a figure. You just don't want to be a number. You want to stand out, right? You want to actually show the value you bring to the table. You just don't want to be another statistics. So it's very important for you to know that right now and focus on it. So stick with me. We are still on how to earn an higher income while focusing your value on LinkedIn. Next, I'm going to be going to the next slide, right? And I'm going to be sharing that via my screen. So hang on with me. Right. A lot of people say they want to work in multinationals, and I'm really, really glad to hear that. However, do they know that working in a multinational will help them to achieve so much? With working in a multinational, you get to earn a higher income. You can travel, right? You can actually get a new car. You can actually get wedded. A lot of people have been holding on getting married because they don't have money to propose. Yes, some people cannot afford to buy the ring, the dream ring, the engagement ring that they really desire for their spouse. So they hold back, dating from year to year, back to back. Imagine dating someone for 5 years, 7 years with no proposal. Haba, nobody costs you now. All you need to do is find how you can earn a higher income. You can buy that dream ring. You can plan for that wedding. See, even if the wedding is even on Zoom, it's better because you get to save costs for your wedding, and then you put more money into your marriage. You can actually take care of your parents as well. You'll be able to afford to buy everything you want for them. You can travel with your family and your friends. You can get a new house, right? You get more respect, and you also will get to invest in whatever you want to invest, be it real estate, be it in a new business, be it in people, be it in logistics. Working in a multinational actually gives you the opportunities to achieve all of this back to back without you having to wait till when you can work for 7-10 years and then maybe wait for your pension or wait for benefits. Imagine you earning as much as you should, right? Just because you have the value, you understand the value, and you can actually communicate that value, and a multinational can find you on LinkedIn. Okay? The next topic we'll be talking about is that your dreams are possible. I want you to know that all your dreams are possible. I get to work with people a lot. At least I work with 2-3 people a day. And a lot of people feel that their dreams are not possible. They've got into this mindset that maybe they cannot achieve their goals. They feel that maybe life has passed them by. I said, no, your dreams are possible. They might not look as if they are possible, but you first need to believe that they are possible. Because from belief comes action. From actions comes ideas. From ideas comes help, sources, abundance. And therefore, before you know it, your dreams begin to materialize. You first need to believe that they are possible. And I'm here as would I call myself an evangelist to let you know that all of your dreams are possible. All of the dreams that you want to achieve in life are possible. They might not look at it right now. Yes, COVID-19 has happened and it looks as if all of the goals you wrote in 2020, yeah, you're like Vision 2020. This year I'm going to do this. This year I'm going to hammer. This year I'm going to make it. This year I'm going to scale. This year I'm going to blow and all of that. All these words, right, to describe how much you are going to achieve your goals. Basically, it just mean that your goals are going to actualize, right? But then something has happened. Yes, there's been a shift, but the shift has happened. But there are two ways to look at this shift. I keep on telling people there's the negative and there's also the positive. The negative, looking at the number of people that have passed, looking at the number of people that have died, looking at how it has been a lockdown, looking at how a lot of people have not been able to achieve their goals. There's also a positive by you capitalizing on of the opportunities that are available. You might be saying, Fumi, what are the opportunities? Fumi, I can't really see much opportunities. People are not going out, shops are not open. Have you looked at the online opportunities? Have you looked at how you can leverage what you do on LinkedIn? Have you looked at how you can carve a niche and a brand for yourself using LinkedIn? These are the opportunities. That's why I say your dreams are possible. Yes, there might have been a shift, but that's not the end, because a shift actually causes two things. It's either positive or negative. So it's up to you to focus on whichever one will work for you. If you focus on the positive, great. You'll begin to see a lot of ideas. You begin to have a lot of abundance. But if you focus on the positive, on the negative, then negative things begin to happen. From one bad news to the other, you keep on following the updates. Number of people that have died from country to country. Number of people that coronavirus have existed from this earth. How is that going to affect your bottom line? How is that going to help you in your career? Focus on the positive. Focus on the courses. Focus on the opportunities. Focus on the ideas that you have been thinking of. So now, we're in 2020. You've probably written in your goal, you're going to write a book this year. You're going to write a song this year. You're going to release so many amazing things this year. You can still do it. Your dreams are still possible. You don't need to wait till everywhere is open up. You can use the online platforms that you have. You can position yourself on LinkedIn. If you're looking for a job, LinkedIn is the way to go. If you're looking for a career change, LinkedIn is the way to go. And if you're even searching for suppliers, you're searching for collaborators and partners, you can get them all on LinkedIn. So I'm here to tell you that all your dreams are possible. Yes, someone might have told you that maybe they're not possible. Some might have told you that they're lying to you. Don't let anybody lie to you. Don't feel bad, right? They might say, oh, you dream too big. And that takes me to my next stage. Always think big of your dreams. Believe they are possible, because my mission is to help you to achieve them. See, if you don't believe big of your dreams, nobody else can believe big for you. And if you believe big, right, you need to work big. You need to work big, even bigger. You also need to believe that they are possible, because they are. And I'm not lying to you. And I'm not telling you this just to make you feel happy or, to make you feel hyped or to make you feel excited. No, I'm not here to do that. I'm not a motivational speaker. Sorry. So if you joined this IG Live thinking I'm a motivational speaker, you made a big mistake. I'm not a motivational speaker. I have a mission. And that mission is to help you to think big of all of your dreams, to believe that they are possible, that you can achieve them. My mission is to also help you to achieve them. See, a lot of people have dreams, though. A lot of people have dreams. If you check their book, if you check their goals, if you check their vision board, hey, you will see fire of dreams. You see dreams that are so amazing. But they are stuck. They are stuck because they don't know what next to do. Achieving your dreams is more than you just taking pictures from a magazine and putting it on the cardboard and putting it in your room or in your idea box, or writing it on Excel or sharing it as your screensaver. Achieving your dreams is more than that. You need people that can help you. You need people that have done it, number one. You don't need just anybody when you want to achieve your dreams. You need people that have done it, that know how to do it, or that can show you what to do, or refer you to people that have done it. And that's where LinkedIn comes into place. That's where my mission comes into place. If I've not done something, I won't tell you I've not done it, right? Because I won't be able to help you. But if I've done it, then I can help you. So number one, you need to think big of your dreams. Think bigger. If possible, think the biggest of your dreams, right? Because whatever you dream is as far as you can see it. Even the Bible says it, that it's as far as your eyes can see. So if you don't see yourself working in a multinational, like in your mind's eye, you don't prepare for it, you don't have a good CV, you don't have a winning LinkedIn profile, it's not going to happen, right? So I always say, prepare for the blessings you are praying for. If you are preparing for something, it will happen. You will pray and you prepare. Because even faith without work is dead. The Bible says it. right? So you need to think big of your dreams, number one. Believe you can achieve them. Oh God, if someone should pray for you 30 days and 30 nights for something to happen to you, and in your mind, you don't believe, you just feel, this person is wasting their time. This person is just burning time. This person is just feeling, it's not going to happen, because actualization of your dream starts from belief. You hear people calling themselves international this, international that, global this, award winning this, most sought after, best, award winning, the most, all these terminologies. They call themselves that because number one, they first believed. If you check the profile of a lot of people that did that, right from when they started, they've been calling themselves that. Muhammad Ali, so many of them, Les Brown. If you check their profiles, they've been saying it even when they had nothing, when they were sleeping in their cars, when they were begging for money, right? When they were squatting with friends. They saw it before they started to achieve it. They saw it before it started to actualize. So if you don't believe in your mind's eye that you are going to be the best, it's not going to happen. My mission is to help you. But first, you need to do the inner work of saying, why don't I think this is possible? Ask yourself questions. Why do I have this mindset block? Is it because people around me do not support my dreams? Then change your environment. Is it because I don't know what to do? Then get someone to help you, right? So focusing on your dreams is very important. Making sure that you also have people to work with you to achieve your dreams is better. On this webinar, I'm teaching you how to land a job in a multinational on LinkedIn. So if you're just joining me, welcome. You haven't missed much. I'm still going to do a recap. I'm starting with you believing in your dreams. Your dream might not even be to work in a multinational. Your dream might be to start a business. Your dream might be to start an orphanage. Your dream might be to maybe relocate abroad and start a new company. Your dream might be to buy a franchise, right? Your dream might be to get a trademark for your idea or your product. You need to dream big. If you don't dream big, it's not going to happen, right? And you will see a lot of people that don't have as much as you do achieving so much, and you begin to ask yourself questions. How? Number one, they believed. Number two, they got people to help them to walk through their dreams and their visions and their goals, because nobody is an island. No man is an island. Nobody can achieve their goals themselves. If you look at people that are so amazing in this world, they have coaches, they have mentors, right? Some of them actually, they buy the time of mentors to put them through, to get them guided around the situation. It's not really easy, I say. It's not really easy, but majority of the time, you just need to help people. You just need to do what you need to do, right? So let me go to the next one. The next slide. This webinar is interesting. So, there is no time in history than right now for you to live your passion. Share your gifts with the world. For the last 100 years in the industrial age, the human spirit, the human voice, and passions have been suppressed. Now is your opportunity to earn a higher income by working in a multinational. So let me explain that. There's no better time than history than now. And I say now, like today is the 17th of May 2020. The time is 1850. Now is the time for you to live your dreams, for you to live your passion, for you to take that which belongs to you. Because for so many years, the human spirit has been suppressed. Passion has been suppressed. People have told you can't do it. People have said that you are not good enough. People have told you that you are not up to. People have said that it's not your type that they're looking for there. They've talked you down. They've looked down at you. They've chased you out of the seats of tables. They've locked you out of conferences, places you need to be. They've told you that it's not possible. They told you are not the one that they want. They told you that you are not up to the level. They've given you words. They've given you so many things to think that you are not good enough. But I'm here to tell you that they are liars. You can do what you want to do. You can achieve what you want to achieve. There's no better time in history than now, as in today, for you to take that action, for you to take that goal and start running with it. Because now is your opportunity. If it's to earn a higher income, if it's for you to work in a multinational, it's for you to learn how to use LinkedIn, it's for you to get people to teach you what you need to do. Today is the best day for you to start. Don't wait for tomorrow, because tomorrow might be too late. And I'm not telling you that to scare you. I'm not telling you that maybe the world is going to end tomorrow. But then there's a difference between someone that takes action now, someone that executes now, and someone that doesn't take any action at all. The difference is is that whoever that takes the action now gets the results now. While the person that procrastinates might end up never doing it, never taking action, never taking a chance, never making a mistake, never taking a risk, and then living a mediocre life. And you don't want to be a mediocrity. You don't want to be that. You don't want to live that kind of life that people think, oh, you should be better than this. Like, you can do better. Like, I expected more. You don't want people to talk about you in past tense either. You want them to talk about you in the present. You want them to talk about you in the future. You want them to want to form partnerships and collaborations with you. You want them to have to bring you on board, to sit on the table with them, to make decisions. You want them to say, hey, can we work together? Can we partner? Can we collaborate? I've been seeing your work. Those are the kind of words you want to hear now in 2020. And you need to position yourself for that now. If it's that you want to work in a multinational to achieve the kind of income level that you want, fine. You want to start a business, start now. You want to start an online course, start now. I'm here to tell you that my mission is to help you to achieve that, right? To guide you through the process, because all of your dreams are possible, all of them. Don't let anybody tell you anything less. So I want you to stay till the end of this IG session. I'm going to end it when it's almost an hour, and I'm going to start over again, but still to the end, because I have so much information to share with you. And also I want you to be able to take action as we go along the way. Back to our section. Most people are trading their time, their energy, and their skills for peanut salary. They are prisoners of the system that they believe in. They are chained to a desk with a phone attached to their ear. They haven't created a lifestyle that they desire. They believe that they are not good enough. They are not good looking enough. They do not have what it takes to work in a multinational. I would explain that. So a lot of people have been working back to back. So people burn hours. They go really early and come back really late at night. These days, they come back earlier because of the curfew. But back in the days, people spend hours and hours and hours at work, earning peanuts. Even the money is gone before the end of the month. It's like they're living on gbese. Right? They are in debt. Back to back every month. And at the end of the month, you need to borrow. You borrow to pay your bills. You borrow to send money to the family. You borrow to send money to your parents. You borrow more money for school fees. You borrow money for you to make your hair. You borrow money for you to even take transport to that company that you are working in. It's gbese, oh. Sorry. Gbese. Gbese is Yoruba word for debt. Like you are in debt. Indebted to. So you are even a debt to yourself. You are a liability to yourself and those around you. And they are tired. When they see your WhatsApp message, you know you want to ask for money. Like, literally, you are a pest. Parasite. It is terrible. It is terrible. And today, I am tired of you living like that. And I think you should be tired too. COVID has happened. But COVID will not be the only thing that will happen. There will still be many more atrocities in this world, though. There will still be many more things that will happen. You people are just making noise saying COVID. So many things are going to happen. I'm not predicting doom. Neither am I a preacher of doom. But COVID is not the only thing that has happened. Remember, there was Ebola. Before then, remember, there was Lassa fever. So other things will still happen, because the end time is coming. And I'm not coming here to say, okay, give your life to Christ. Great if you want to. I'm not here to tell you to give your life to Christ, but I can as well. Because if your salvation is something that you need to work on, you need to work on it, because we all need God right now. But also, to backtrack a bit, you are living and working in a job, right? Putting in the hours and the numbers, and you should be tired by now. I know you are tired. I know you are exhausted. I know you are overworked, and you are also underpaid. If you focus on the text in the dark, in the red, local firms pays you 70 to 150k. Yes, some people earn more than 150k, but that money is gone before you know it. Why do I know this? Because I've been there, I've done that. Earning 250k, right? 250k looks like a lot of money, but my dear, when you earn 250k, transportation is 50k. You pay your tithe, offering. You want to make your hair. You want to look good. Right? Before you know it, 250k becomes 40k. And you are just on the 17th of May. My brother, my sister, how you going to take do now? How are you going to survive? You are in debt already. So it is tiring, I know, Tammy. It is really tiring. But a multinational pays you more. Let me give an example. When I was found on LinkedIn by EY, Ernst & Young, one of the big fours. This was in 2015, 2016. And when I was called for the interview, I was earning to 50,000 naira that time in my present job. And, well, I did not even know that this multinational, this EY, they pay plenty money. Do you know that I went to that interview, and after they saw my CV, they found me on LinkedIn, they said, okay, the next question was, how much do you want to earn? This was at the first interview. How much do you want to earn? What did I tell them? I told them 5 million. You know what they said? They said, okay, that's fine. So you see what I'm talking about? I undersold myself. 5 million divided by 12. That's like 600,000 a month for a multinational. That is so cheap. That's so cheap of a salary that I requested for. So I can tell you that, categorically, I can tell you that you earn more. Yes, depending on your skill set. Yes, depending on your experience. Yes, depending on the value you bring to the table. But you earn more. You earn millions per month. Yes, people earn it. Don't say it's not possible in this Nigeria. Don't join them. Don't join them in that conversation. A local firm that will pay you $1 million needs to be one that has solid structure and system. And by local firm, I mean a Nigerian firm. That means you are really putting in the work and the energy. And they probably have international funding. Or they've been on for years. But a company that is 2-3 years, they may not be able to afford it for millions. So focus should be on a multinational. Because yes, you have the value. And you should be tired of earning peanut salary. You have N50K, N70K, N120K. At the end of the month, your money is gone. Down. It's not even like you are wasting it. You are using it. You can keep track of it. But that means the money is not enough to sustain you. And it's not as if you are living a flamboyant lifestyle. You are not living a flamboyant lifestyle. You have a budget. In fact, you are a finance coach. Permit me to call you that. But you believed in a system that is not working for you. Yes. So you need to focus on the kind of companies that can pay you. You can do your research. Do your research. Go to Glassdoor. Go to LinkedIn. Check on it. Everything is possible. Everything is possible. Some companies can pay you more, right? But it's up to you. It's up to you to choose where you want to work. Okay? So I'll go on to the next slide, which is the 5 P's of LinkedIn. I can see some people are dropping some comments. Don't let your mindset stop you from where you want to go, right? It's one thing for you to do your research. It's another thing for you to actually focus on what you want to do. So if you come here and you say, okay, this is what you want to focus on it. Make sure that what you believe in works for you. Your mindset is number 1. Before I go into the 5 P's of LinkedIn, I need to work on your mindset. In fact, I need to help you as a coach to work on your mindset, because a lot of people have limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs are things that people believe in that has stopped them from moving to the next level. Some people believe in, they can never achieve a goal. Some people believe in, don't get married from people from this company, or don't get married from people from this ethnic group, or people that come from this area have this particular way. So work on your mindset. I will say this specifically, categorically, and very seriously, because a lot of people have had their mindset stop them from moving to the next level. They see the job advert and they just have a mindset that they cannot employ them in their company, so they don't apply, right? Or they look at the pictures of people that work there, they check their profile on LinkedIn and they say, it's not our type that they're looking for there. That's why you are still where you are, because you don't believe in yourself. And I said before that if you don't believe in yourself, if you don't believe in your dreams, it's very difficult for other people to believe in you. And by people, I mean people that sponsor you, people that believe in you, companies, organizations, even your coach. So if you don't believe in yourself, there's so much work that I can even do for you. I can send you messages, I can talk to you every day, I can help you to see the picture. But you have to do the inner work. I'm not a therapist, right? But then if I use the coaching tools that I have, that I can use to help you, and you still have to do that inner work. You need to start asking yourself some deep questions. Why do I believe in these things? Who have I spoken to in the last how many years that have helped me to believe these things? And you need to question things that you hear and things that you say. How did I come up with, maybe so many things that you believe in that has been stopping you? So do your inner work. You need to break limiting beliefs. Number 1 limiting belief I will say before I go into the 5 P's of LinkedIn is that there are no jobs in this world, or there are no jobs online, or there are no jobs in Nigeria. That limiting belief has helped so many people back. Imagine you sending a job to someone and the person saying, what if I go for the interview and they are kidnappers? Hey, God. Someone sent you a job to apply for. You said you're looking for a job and someone sent you a job to apply for. And the first thing you are saying in reply to that person is, what if I go for the interviews and they're kidnappers? Have you heard about the word called research? Like, can you Google the company? Can you check them out on LinkedIn? Can you check them out on blogs? So, right, every job they send to you, what if they are kidnappers? So you end up being in a jobless state, a begging state. You become a corporate beggar. So you send messages to people asking for 100, 1,000 naira, 500 naira, asking them anything for the boys. And after that, you follow with your account number. But then when they send you a job, you say that they can be kidnappers, or you don't want to work in this kind of company, or they don't pay much, they don't pay high, or people that, yes, you're laughing. It happened. Like, this is a true story I'm telling you. The person literally said, what if they're kidnappers? Like, what else do you now want someone that applies for that job and goes for the interview and then goes to job to have thought? What do you think is the problem with that person? I want to go into the 5 P's now, and I want you to really focus. People are laughing. There are jobs in Nigeria. Break that mindset. When you say there are no jobs in Nigeria, you know what you're telling yourself. You're telling yourself there are no jobs in Nigeria. Number 1. There are no jobs in Nigeria for me. Number 2. Number 3. No company can employ me in Nigeria. Number 3. Number 4, even if I apply, they will not even call me, because the jobs that they are going to call are for the people they are going to call are the people that they know. Then there's another limiting belief that says that you cannot get a job until you have connections, that you need to know someone working in the company. That limiting beliefs have stopped people, right? Because they say, hey, even if I apply, they've already chosen the people that they want to choose in the company. Number 1. Number 2, it's those people that they know that they will choose. Number 3, maybe some people are paid for the jobs. Number 4. Number 5, they cannot choose the kind of our people. It's called, they will say in Yoruba, it's not our type. No. It's not our type. It's those fine people, those people that are very fine. They always choose people that are very fine in that. See, limiting belief has been stopping you. It has been wrecking your destiny. Yes, I will say it, and I'm not even going to be nice about it, because this is something that people really need to break down. The fixed mindset keeps stopping you, right? It's a mindset that you've been coming on for years. So you've been applying for 2 years. People send me messages, they've applied for 4 years. I'm like, why are you applying for 4 years? Haba, 3 months max, you should get a job. I work with you 3 months max. If you're serious and you're committed, 3 months, and you follow everything that you need to follow, as I've said it, right? So I don't boast, I don't brag, but what I do works, and LinkedIn also works, right? So let's go to the 5 P's of LinkedIn. Okay, I hope you're still with me. 5 P's. Let me take you through them. Hold on. Right. So the first P is purpose. I know you've heard about that purpose word. Why am I on earth? Jesus, show me. So people will even pray, hey, for my video, 30 days, no water, dry fasting, just to know their purpose. Your purpose is not far-fetched from what you do, what you love doing, what you do that people give you credit for, and what brings you joy and fulfillment. Your purpose is not far from it. Don't need to overthink this thing. It's not far. You don't need to buy 10 books, 50 books. If the books help you, yes. But don't kill yourself over this purpose thing. Why are you on earth? It's a good question. With time, you will figure it out. Nobody knows it all. And even people that know why they're on earth, if you have a conversation with them, it took them years to figure it out. Don't say today, oh Lord, you must reveal my purpose to me. Some people are waiting for that thick voice to say, my child. Let me use Finny as an example. Finny, my son, I brought you to this earth to destroy all the demons. Lily make cakes. I want you to be the best cake maker in this world. Hey, don't do that. Don't wait for that voice. It might not come. It just comes from you taking little baby steps every day to achieve what you want to achieve in life. Don't look at other people's purpose and say, hey, God, oh, when is my own time going to come? When? God, when? Don't join the God when gang. Just do what you need to do. Oh God, when am I going to become a metal silver, or what do they call it? When am I going to become the one that they call the indomitable? Don't do that. Please, don't get into the comparison game. Don't get into the comparison game. Your purpose is what you do, what you like doing, what you enjoy doing, what people give you credit for. Some people can bake, some people can dream, some people can write, some people can design, some people can counsel, they can talk to you and you will take the decision that you've not taken in the last 4 years. Some people can encourage you, they can support you. You might be called to be a coach, you might be called to be a counselor, you might be called to start an NGO, you might be called to you might be called to become a liquid metal. I don't know about that thing, but you understand what I mean. You might be called for something, but you don't need to spend your life trying to figure it out. Just do what you need to do every day, every time. Give your best. With time, you will find it. Number 2 is your profile. I'm going to teach you what you need to do on your profile. It's very important for you to know what you need to do on your profile. Your ability to be known is your LinkedIn profile. To be liked and be trusted in your industry is your LinkedIn profile. I'm going to teach you how to pitch. Who do they say you are? Who do you say you are? Who you be? Who them be? Are you who you said you are? Or are you who Google said you who you said you are? See, some people say they are someone, but when they Google them, they are someone else. So, very interesting. When they type your name online, what comes up? Right? Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Who do you think people think you are? And what do you do? Why should they know you? Why should they give you your money? Their money. Right? Yeah, who born you? Publishing. What's your ability to gain credibility? It's through uttering content. Now, you know me for LinkedIn. You know me for career. I've been publishing content since 2016. 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020. I've been publishing content on LinkedIn for 4 years. On career for 4 years before I became a certified coach in 2018. So that's credibility. Someone comes to ask me a question on LinkedIn. I know it. If I don't get it, I'll say, okay, I'll get back to you. I'll go and learn it. I'll come back and teach you and you pay me money for it. Sweet. And partnership. Now we're in the era of partnership. No more competition. No. Hey, it's a matter of you measuring with people that can do what you want to do and achieve what you want to achieve and forming a way that you both win. Win-win. Win-win. So I'm going to be teaching you all of this. Very soon, this IG session will end. I would like to let you know in advance. When we have a session that ends, I will log back in and you can join me again because IG is for 1 hour. This webinar was meant to be originally on Zoom. Zoom has been hit by COVID-19. We moved to Google. Google was hit by COVID-19 too. So we moved to IG. Right? So this webinar is meant to be for 3 to 4 hours. So we are going to do IG sessions back to back. So just stick with me to the end, okay? I promise you will enjoy it. Right. So let's get into the next P. The first P is purpose. Purpose is so important. Right. You see a lot of people that are moving from pillar to post. Oshe, jack of all trades, master of none. Ha ha. Today you are selling here. Next tomorrow you are selling cake. In the next 3 weeks, we are selling cars. 1.3. Right, straight from Cotonou. The next thing they are selling woman here. See, don't be a jack of all trades. When you know your purpose, you know what you do. You know what you enjoy doing, and you know what you do very well. It's okay if you are doing so many things because you are trying to figure out yourself. But don't let that be your story forever. Find time to stick to 1 or 2 things. And purpose is not far-fetched. As you can see, this is your brain, right? And this is a heart. Basically, it means that this is also love. It means that whatever you do with your brain, whatever you do from the center of your heart, plus whatever you love to do is what your purpose is. That's what it simply means. Whatever you love to do and what you love to do. So don't jump into the bandwagon of joining people to do so many things because they are doing so many things now. That does not mean you should not partner with people. So if you know people that are doing masks and hand sanitizers now, you can partner with them. You be a business development agent and get money, but don't go and start the business because it's booming. Government officials are looking for it. USAID is asking for suppliers. They're like, oh, this is an opportunity for me to jump on the train and make money and hammer and blow in this COVID-19 season. Don't lose focus. Find your purpose. But then what is purpose? As I said earlier, purpose is what you do, what you enjoy doing, and what you do very well. It's just simply that whatever your heart, is in line with what you love to do, what makes your heart beat. Tick tock, like when you're in love, right? So this is your brain. So this is the first P of LinkedIn. I'm going to move over to the next one. This one is going to be very intensive. Let me know if you can see clearly. This is my own LinkedIn profile. Right, I've built it over the years, and I've particularly put exactly what I do. So it's very important for people to see what you do. Your name has to be particularly written as it is on your CV. Your title, your job title, or the value you bring to the table. So one mistake a lot of people do is that they put open to opportunities, they put seeking employment, seeking opportunities, looking for a job, unemployed at unemployed, job seeker, fresh graduates. No, when a recruiter, HR manager is looking for you, they will not be looking for graduate trainee when they type it in LinkedIn. They'll be looking for the job title that you do, right? If someone is looking for me now, they will type career coach, right? They'll type trainer, author, and my profile will come up, and they can connect with me and we can discuss business deals. So focus on making sure that the value you bring to the table is the job title that you do on your profile. Because if you put seeking opportunities, when I'm looking for, maybe I'm looking for Shay, I'm looking for Sheon, I'm looking for someone that can do really something, I'm looking for Fee, right? I'm looking for Jessica, I'm looking for Janet, whoever I'm looking for a princess. I'm looking for Shola or Jide. I'm not going to be typing graduate training. I'm not going to be typing seeking new opportunities. As a HR manager, as a recruiter, as a headhunter, I'm going to be typing accountant. I'm going to be typing project manager. I'll be typing NGO manager. I'll be typing social media manager. I'll be typing the job titles. So important for you to put those job titles here on your LinkedIn profile. Put your name as well. Put a professional picture. Important, very important. I know there are no studios open now because of the COVID. So don't wait till when the studio opens. Use your camera. Use your smartphone. You can take a selfie, but there's a way you need to angle your hand in such a way that it won't look like a selfie. Or if you have someone that stays at home with you, wear a nice shirt, look sharp, do a nice, nude looking, great makeup, and then take a picture and upload it, right? So your profile is how you can be found on LinkedIn. Very important. See this search here. This search here is such a powerful function that a lot of people do not know. And during the course of this webinar, just stick with me till the end. You will see the reason why I've said that. So let's move on to the main reason why we're here. How do you search for multinational jobs on LinkedIn? Right now, I'm just going to zoom in really closely. When you come here, this is the LinkedIn profile, right? So I'm coming from here. It's still the same search here, right? So just follow me and stick with me till the end. You type here, multinational, right? Type the word multinational. When you type the word multinational, you can see there's a lot of options. There's jobs, there's people, there's groups. What we want to do today is to find jobs, right? We want to find jobs in multinational. So we select jobs. Once you select jobs, it takes you to the next slide, right? So let me just go through this process. You can locate jobs that are available in multinational. You can locate people. This means you can locate people that work in multinational. HR managers, your counterparts, your colleagues, and all of that. You can locate groups of people that work in multinationals. All right, so that's what it means. So let's move over to you locating the job. So number one, before you actually even start getting the job, I always advise connect with people. Connect with people that work in the multinational first. And they don't necessarily have to be HR managers. Just connect with them. You get to see their updates. You get to see their information. You get to really know what it takes to work in a multinational. You view their profile and you can use that as a case study for yours. So for you to connect with people, you come here, type on multinationals. Remember where we came from? Select people, and then you can see a lot of options have come. These are people that work in multinationals. There's a long list. So you can see how many people. Now I'm just going to zoom in. Can you see the number? The number says 863,000 people. So those are the number of people that work in multinationals that you can connect with. Of course, you can't connect with all of that. That's almost 1 million. That's enormous. So you connect with maybe 10 a day. Do that 10 a day back to back every day for 1 month. How many people would you have connected with? 10 times 30 days. That's 300. You'd have connected with 300 people working in multinationals, consisting of HR managers, accountants, CEOs, decision makers, directors. That is so powerful. When you connect with them, now you need to take the next step. You need to address them with their first name. See, multinationals, they don't do Mr., Mrs., and all those things. They don't do titles like that. Some do, but majority of them do first name basis. So go on first name basis. Hello, Tosin, or dear Tosin. Say something nice about their profile, right? Say talk about how glad you are to connect with them, because you are. You are a value person, and also you're connecting with someone of value. Or maybe you read their articles. Let them know you look forward to their articles. So if you connect with them, you might send them this message immediately once they accept, or 2-3 days after, depending on how available you are on LinkedIn, right? Yeah, no titles in multinational. So, that works for you. So you can screenshot this if you can, so you can use it, right? So remember to stick with me to the end of this webinar. We still have a lot of slides to go through, and they're all value packed. This is just the beginning, okay? After you connected with them, you can now start searching for jobs. I did this screenshots, I think, a week ago. So I'm sure there'll be more jobs now. When you come here, search multinational, click on jobs, search Nigeria, right? After that, you see the results. It says 74, but if you check this today, I'm sure it will be more. This is a screenshot from last week. So you can see jobs in Coca-Cola, in British American Tobaccos Company, in Topical General Investment. This is in Apple. These are all multinational. Why? Because you specifically asked them what you wanted, and the LinkedIn always gives you back what you want. It's just like Google. So let me just tell you, LinkedIn is just the Google for you to get a job. It's just a Google, right? But it's more powerful than that, because you get to connect with people and you get to share your value. So I'll teach you everything you need to know today. So you search the jobs and then apply for them immediately. Don't wait till tomorrow. See, guys, these jobs go really fast. I tell you, 1 minute they are there, the next minute they are gone. And you'll be wondering why. Because HR managers and recruiters, they have a certain number of CVs that they are looking for. They don't wait for you. See, your CV is not ready. Sorry, you gotta wait till 2 weeks after to get it sorted. The job is gone. It's taken by people that are ready and prepared for the blessings that they are waiting for. You've been praying for blessing. You've been praying. You've been preparing. But, when you prepare, you need to make sure your CV, your LinkedIn, your cover letter, everything. In fact, you've done your virtual interview. You've signed up for mock virtual interviews. You are ready, this job will just show up. I'm ready to take you. Right. So, very important. Apply immediately. Don't wait. Don't wait till tomorrow, because tomorrow might be too late and I won't be able to help you. So let's go on to the next P. The next P is pitch. Pitch, pitch, pitch. And I rephrase this pitch to suit what I want to talk to you about today. Pitch is your ability to communicate your value and uniqueness in a way that influences and lands you your dream job. So you can see this dude here, this awesome dude, wearing a Superman outfit, right? Everybody is super. Let me just touch on that. Everybody is unique. Everybody has value. It's just that sometimes you don't know. Sometimes you're not aware. Sometimes you are looking at other people and you're comparing yourself. You think you are not good enough, but it's a lie. You are good enough. You are beautiful. You are great. You are awesome. I want you to believe in yourself for that today, right? So pitching, how do you pitch that awesomeness? You ooze of awesomeness, uniqueness, and value, right? How do you pitch that? How do you communicate that to an employer, to an employee? How do you communicate that to decision makers, to HR managers, to partners? How do you even communicate that value to your colleague? There's such a way you become the most sought after. People need something in your office, in your organization. You are the first person, you are the go-to person for resources, for information. It shows that you are indispensable, right? How do you pitch your value on LinkedIn? Number one, when you find HR managers in a multinational, to do that, you come to your LinkedIn profile, right? You type HR managers in multinational. Once you've typed that, you see a lot of people come up here. They all work in multinationals. If you look at the companies, either they work or they've worked. So there's a link to them and a multinational. in their past or their present job description. That's why they come up. Now it has come up with 84,000 results. As I said, you cannot work for 84,000 companies. It's not possible. Neither can you connect with 84,000 people. So what you need to do is you have to be smart about it. Connect with the people that you know that you can add value to. But then don't just send them messages, random messages. Address them with their first name. Tell them about the work that is done, talk about the work that is done about the firm. Show that you're interested in the company, right? Don't be a parasite. Just don't be like those people that will just be sending their CV saying, hey, hello, ma, I see you do a good work, so please work with me. I would like to work with you. See, attach my... It's called spamming. Sending people CVs without being requested for. Don't spam people, right? It's not good. It's not nice. Don't spam people with your CV or with your cover letter, especially HR and multinationals, because they don't even have time for LinkedIn. And when they do have time, they want people that they really could have a good conversation with, meaningful conversation, and someone that can really, really strike a conversation that can bring the value to the table, not just someone that is begging for a job. There's so many people begging for jobs. So don't be one of the statistics, right? Don't be one of the statistics. Make sure you stand out by pitching. So talk about the work that is done at the firm. This is so easy. You can just Google the company and read about them. Google them, whichever the company is, Google the company, read about them, read about the work that they've done. You can do further research. See, if you want, everybody is smart. I don't even want to say if you are smart, because you are smart already. Anyway, if you want to take it a notch further, you can do a one-pager of more of the value you can bring to the company. Do a value proposition, right? A one-pager, basically you can use pictures, you can use images. That if I work with you, these are the results I'm going to bring to the table, right? These are the issues that I see that are going to affect the company in this COVID-19 era. They might be working on it right now, but they might not even have solution. And you can see, you're like, hey, you guys are doing logistics, but you need to start looking at this, that. You need to start looking at building an app for this. You need to start looking at how you can start your food company online. You know, whatever the company is, they need new and fresh ideas. They need money. They need to bring in revenue. So you need to talk about the work that is done in the company and how your own addition or how your influence or how your presence in the company can boost that up, right? Mention one or two things about their profile, something that caught your interest. Maybe you guys are you went to the same school, you're an alumni, you have mutual connections. You know, be interested, be genuine. You can end it with a thoughtful question, such as, would you like us to collaborate on a few things that I have listed out? Would you like us to meet on a call, have a call on? Maybe I would advise you stay away from Zoom for now, because COVID has hit Zoom, right? That's why I'm doing this on IG Live, right? So Zoom is down now, so I would say maybe you can use Skype. I used Skype today anyway for an interview coaching session with a client. So you can use Skype. Can we meet on Skype? Can we have a Skype call? 30 minutes, 15, in fact 30 minutes is too much. 15 minutes, right? People might not want to give out their WhatsApp numbers because it's a bit private. So you can do Skype, right? Or you can do go to webinar, or there's so many other ones, right? You can use to end with a thoughtful question to say, okay, now that I've shown you the value of what I bring to the table, can we meet to discuss it? Right. After you've connected with the HR managers, remember that some people don't even want to work in Nigeria, and I always say fair and wide. That's okay. I'm up for you going for better and bigger opportunities. So if you have interest in going to UK, US, India, well, I don't think I would recommend India, but Brazil, whatever company or country rather, here is where you can click on it and search. So you look for HR managers working in multinationals in, let's say, US. So just click on US, select US and apply. So whatever results that LinkedIn will bring out HR managers working in like Google, Apple, Amazon, Twitter, all of the multinational companies. So we have 1 minute to go, and I'm going to end this IG live now, and I'm going to come back to finish up in the next 1 minute. So I need to end this now. So make sure you log on back in, right? Because IG is just for 1 hour. So let me end this now. So thank you everybody for joining. I will see you back right now in a bit. Okay, if you have questions, I'm going to answer them in the next session, so you can drop them, comments, questions, suggestions, reviews, drop them in the comment section. Okay, thank you, and see you in the next 1 minute. Okay, bye bye.